I'm Carley Johnston, and welcome to Comerica Bank Game Day Preview. Tonight, your Red Wings take on the New Jersey Devils at the Prudential Center. This will be the third and final meeting between these two clubs this season. New Jersey has won both contests so far. The Red Wings enter tonight's contest with an 18-20-7 record, with Dylan Larkin leading the way in points with 36. The Wings lost their last game against the Carolina Hurricanes 3-1 on Saturday night at Little Caesars Arena. They lost defenseman Trevor Daley to a lower body injury in the second period and is listed day-to-day. The Red Wings recalled defenseman Joe Hicketts from the Grand Rapids Griffins. Hicketts, the 5'8", 21-year-old from Canada, is expected to make his NHL debut tonight against the Devils. The Devils are 24-13-8 on the season so far, with 2010 overall pick Taylor Hall leading the way in points with 48. They currently sit in second place in the Metropolitan Division and dropped their last contest to the Philadelphia Flyers by a score of 3-1. Our very own Ken Kal is with the team in New Jersey and filed this report from Morning Skate.
Well, thanks, Carly. The Red Wings are at the Prudential Center here in New Jersey, and the Devils are going to try to do something that they've never, ever done against Detroit in their history, and that's sweep a season series. The Red Wings have dropped their last two games. Hopefully that'll end here tonight against the Devils. Injuries are mounting for Detroit. Darren Helm was placed on IR retroactive to January 13th. And with the mounting injuries to the Red Wing penalty killers, Helm, Abdelkader, Glendening, the Red Wings have given up 4 power play goals against in their last 4 games. That's something that needs to be corrected. Let's go inside the Red Wing locker room, see what the guys have to say about tonight's game against New Jersey.
Take us through finding out. It was yesterday morning.
Yeah, yesterday morning. I got a call from Nelly, our coach down in GR, and just said I was going up. Didn't know if I was going to play at that point, but it's just something that was a dream come true almost. The biggest part of my personality and my character is being positive and being relentless in a way, and I think I've been able to push through all those maybe not difficulties, but that adversity that I've faced throughout my career so far, and it's made me better for it, both as a player and a person. So definitely proud of this moment that's going to come here tonight, and I can't wait for it.
I just remember coming in when I was 21, 22 years old, and just kind of really being in shock, and just really enjoying it, enjoying hockey just for the sake of, the game itself. I think you lose that sometimes, but when you're in a new environment, and you change things up from coming from the minors and coming up, I think everything's new. I think you have a new excitement, and just try to ride that as long as they can, because this is such a special time, and not only in their life, but in their family's life, their parents seeing these opportunities for them, and, all the sacrifices parents have made for these, for our players. And so I think it's just more than an individual. I think it's a whole family that gets to celebrate this moment.
There's not lots of other defensemen that look like him in the NHL, so that tells you the model. He's outside the model. It matters for sure. How does he counteract it? Number one, I'd say he knows how to leverage his body real well, but he's got to make sure that he doesn't also get in tons of those physical battles. So how do you do that? You're moving the puck well. You're again playing offense as much as possible. If he's got to go and grind it out against Boyle tonight all night long and defend him, it'll be hard. He'll have to use his quickness. He'll have to use his smarts. I Torrey Krugin Jr. That's what Torrey's learned to do. Torrey's a little bit bigger, but that's what Torrey's learned to do at a great level in the NHL. Uses his quickness, uses his smarts, uses his competitiveness to find ways to win those battles against bigger men.
Fans, here are the keys to tonight's game against the Devils. Special teams, I believe, will be critical in tonight's game against New Jersey. When the Wings are on the power play, look for them to get into the zone. Their entries are going to be critical. Once they're in the zone, then they can cause some chaos in front of the net and make sure they look for the right play to score the goal. Also, stay out of the penalty box. The Devils have a pretty good power play. And when you're in the offensive zone, make the Devils play there as much as possible. Those are the keys for tonight. Now back to you, Carly.
Thanks for the report, Ken. You can catch all of tonight's action on 97.1 The Ticket with Ken Kal and Paul Woods, or on Fox Sports Detroit with Ken Daniels and Darren Elliott. Coverage begins at 6:30 p.m. and puck drop is at 7. For exclusive content, make sure to follow all of Detroit Red Wings social media channels. Thanks for watching this episode of Comerica Bank Game Day Preview. I'm Carley Johnston.